und mache bei uns einen kleinen Zwischenstopp. Hello, Karen. Nice to have you here. Please have a seat. Well, Karen, you were born in England, then you moved to Trinidad, and your name sounds Spanish in a way.
Right, yeah.
How come?
That's because my grandfather was Venezuelan, and so he's from Venezuela and he moved to Trinidad.
Okay.
So, but I was actually born. My parents lived in London for a very long time, and so I was born in North London.
Eben, ja, gesehen, sie war eben bis 6 in London, dann auf Trinidad, und ihr Name ist irgendwie Spanisch. Und sie hat gesagt, das sei von ihrem Großvater her. Er kommt von Venezuela, aber ihre Eltern haben eben lange in London gelebt. Sie ist also ziemlich multikulti. Well, it's a good artist's name, at least. It's not so common here, actually. So, well, your life must have changed a lot since you released your record. How is it being a star?
It's a lot much busier than I used to be. It's much faster because I'm always traveling a lot all over Europe, doing lots of PAs and lots of interviews, and then I have sometimes recordings and lots of things to do. So much busier, and it's great because I'm doing the thing that I really love doing, singing a lot.
So good. Aber seit ihr Album ist rausgekommen, ist natürlich sehr viel beschäftigter als vorher. Sie muss Interviews geben, Auftritte, nimmt auf und Zeug und Sachen. Aber eigentlich hat sie es gefallen, dass sie ein bisschen gestresster sind, weil sie schliesslich das machen können, was sie will, nämlich Musik. Your family was very much into arts and music, so you inherited the talent.
Yeah. My mum and dad were actually dancers, and when they lived in London, they toured Europe with a dance troupe. And my mum is a piano teacher now. And my dad used to be a percussionist, sorry. And so when I was growing up, there was always music in the house. You know, my mum played a lot of classical and jazz and stuff. And they'd always invite like lots of musicians around for jam sessions in the front room.
So you could sing along.
It was great, yeah.
Sie ist in einer sehr musikalischen Familie aufgewachsen. Ihre Mutter ist Klavierlehrerin und ihr Vater ist Perkussionist. Und sie hat schon von immer früh an hat sie immer gesehen, dass Leute ins Haus kommen, die Jazz spielen oder irgendwelche Jam-Sessions haben durchgeführt. Und da hat sie natürlich immer ein bisschen mitsingen. What do you think? Would you have become a musician if your parents wouldn't have been into music that much?
I'm not sure I would, because they were very influential in me becoming a musician, even though they didn't really want me to become a musician.
But what else would you have done if you wouldn't have had the music?
It's really hard to say because music is my passion, and I can't imagine not doing it, really.
So really,
big
passion. Yeah. Aber ich habe gefragt, ob sie vielleicht auch Musikerin geworden, wenn ihre Eltern nicht so stark Musik interessiert waren. Und sie sagt, nein, sie haben natürlich schon sehr einen grossen Einfluss von ihren Eltern gehabt. Und ihre Eltern haben natürlich auch wollen, dass sie Musikerin werden. Und sonst irgendetwas können sie sich gar nicht vorstellen. Musik ist ihre grosse Leidenschaft. You've got a great new album. It's called Distant Dreams. What does it mean to you?
Distant Dreams is my debut album, and really, it's like my introduction to the world. So I'm really excited about it. I love listening to it because it's very laid back.
Do you listen to it a lot?
I listen to it sometimes. It's quite a dreamy, laid back album. Sometimes it's quite some of it's summery and some of it's melancholic. So I like it because it's quite moody.
Okay. So
and there are lots of different types of music on it. Like there's Latin, a bit of drum and bass, a bit of jazz, a bit of soul, a bit of funk, a bit of sort of trippy hip hop, trip hop stuff, ambient stuff. So that's quite cool.
Cool. Aber ihr neues Album heißt Distant Dreams und ich habe gefragt, was das bedeutet für sie. Sie sagt, ja, das ist so ihr erstes Album. Also sie stellt sich mit dem ein bisschen vor im Musikbusiness und sie sagt, dass sie sehr viel und gerne ihr Album hört. Es hat ja verschiedene Sachen, Musikstile drauf, also Trip-Hop-Sachen, jazziges Zeug auch. Und sie findet, ja, man könnte das so ziemlich bei jeder Situation eigentlich irgendetwas aus dem Album rausholen. Looking for Love is your big hit. On the album there's a much more slower version on, and the single is very, you can dance, dance track. Why is it like that?
That's because the singles are usually when you release a single, the record company like to choose somebody to remix the single, so that when you do lots of remixes, so that the single would fit in different situations. And we've got this guy called David Sears to do a mix for radio, a remix for radio, and he did this really dancey thing that we really liked. So
which one do you like better? What worse?
I like both of them. I think that the album version is sort of more laid back, and it's one that you sort of you can relax to, and you know. And the other one's quite cool. It's quite bubbly, and it's really good for radio. It's fantastic. Yeah.
So you like both of them?
I like both.
Okay. Aber Looking for Love ist ihr grosser Hit auf dem Album. Distant Dreams ist aber eine ziemlich ruhige Version von diesem Song drauf, und auf der Single und im Videoclip ist so mehr so ein bisschen, wo man tanzen dazu. Und ich habe sie gefragt, warum sie das so sei. Und sie hat gesagt, normalerweise suche ich immer irgendjemanden, der einen guten Song ein bisschen remixen und eben einen Dance-Track daraus machen. Und das hat man so gemacht. Und sie hat eigentlich beide Versionen gerne, wo langsam kann man so ein bisschen zum Relaxen und das andere eben für Party zu haben. Wir schauen den Clip, we're gonna watch the clip now. Looking for Love. Dann gehen wir wieder zurück zu unserem Gast, Karen, a very nice song. It is a cover though by Everything But the Girl.
Right, yeah.
What about your own songs? Do you write?
I write all the lyrics and melodies and stuff, and it's produced by some guys called Sold Out. And they're from Naples.
From Naples.
Yeah.
And what is your favourite song, and what is it about on the album?
My favourite song on the album. I like
Looking
If
for
We
Love,
Try.
probably.
I like Looking for Love.
Yeah.
I like also If We Try and Troubled Girl and New Reality as well.
Troubled Girl. Are you
I
a
like
troubled
New Reality.
girl? Is it about you or her?
It's about me, but it was about me when I was really much younger. Sort of, there was a time in my life when I used to go into like a huge fantasy world. When I was upset, I'd go into this fantasy world. So I was writing about that time
How
in my
did
life.
that fantasy world look like? You won't tell us.
Well,
will
I
you?
can tell you, I was like the central character in a musical, like Julie Andrews.
So you forgot all about all the trouble you had.
I forget about everything. If I was upset, I'd forget everything. I'd just be Julie Andrews and go into my little world. You know.
Auf ihrem Album, sie textet und komponiert eigentlich schon alles selber, und ein Song, den sie sehr gerne hat, ist Trouble Girl, weil früher, als sie noch ein bisschen jünger war, hat es eine Zeit gegeben, wo sie einfach sich in ihre Fantasiewelt zurückverkrochen, weil sonst in ihrem Leben etwas nicht gestimmt hat, und dann war sie der Star gewesen, also die Hauptrolle in einem Musical, und so hat sie sich ein bisschen eben ablenken vom Alltagsstress. Where and when do you write?
I write.
Is there a special mood?
Not really. I suppose it just depends on how busy I am and stuff. If I have a lot of time, then I just sit down and I like writing, because I've got a little studio at home, my little home studio that I'm always in there if I have time. And now, like, if I have to do the next album, I have to sort of block time out. And I might do it in Naples again, because it's a really good place to write.
Okay, why?
It's fantastic. Oh, there's an amazing atmosphere in Naples. The guys that I work with have a studio by the sea, and it's amazing to write by the sea, because I don't know, the sea has some kind of influence on the way your mood is, and it's fantastic. It's very summery anyway.
Cool. Ich habe sie gefragt, wo und wenn sie schreibt, und sie hat gesagt, es kommt eigentlich nicht so auf die Stimmung drauf an, sondern eher eben, wo sie sind. Also sie haben ein kleines Studio, und dort hockt sie eigentlich meistens, wenn sie Zeit haben. Und vielleicht werden sie ihr zweites Album wieder in Nepal machen, und dort sie es einfach Neapel machen, weil es dort wunderschön ist, weil sie dort jemanden kennt, der ein Häuschen hat am Meer, und das irgendwie beeinflusst das immer ziemlich positiv. Well, tell us more about the process that led you to your album. How was it going?
You mean the whole
thing
of how I got the deal and everything?
Yeah.
Actually left. I grew up in Trinidad. I was born in London, grew up in Trinidad, and left Trinidad when I was like 18. And I spent like 7 years looking for a record deal, because it took
7 years.
It took a long time actually, because I did like I sang in jazz clubs and in church, and I did a lot of songwriting. And eventually I met up with Sold Out through somebody I was writing with, and we did a lot of stuff together, and eventually wrote Troubled Girl together. And Troubled Girl, I played to somebody in a record company in London, and I played to Mercury in London, and they loved it, and they signed me.
But you had to
It took a long time.
look for it for 7 years.
It took a while.
Aber sie hat 7 Jahre lang müssen warten, bis sie dann schlussendlich einen Plattenvertrag hat bekommen. Sie hat schon Troubled Girl und so geschrieben. Also eben, auch sie hat zuerst ein bisschen unterdurch müssen, bis der Erfolg ist gekommen. Do you remember living in Trinidad?
Yeah, definitely.
How was it? How is life there?
It's a very small island it's near Venezuela, and it's tropical. It's very hot. Nice beaches and stuff, and it's good living there. I sort of the standard of education is very high, and I started a degree there, and it's just a brilliant place. I mean, it's very cosmopolitan, and
how about going back?
Oh, I'd love to go back. I mean, I'd like to go back like on holiday once in a while, but I don't think it's to do my music. I need to be in London because London is like the heartbeat, I think, of music right now. It's great,
Okay.
great to live in London.
Gut. Eben, Trinidad, sie muss sich noch gut erinnern, wie es dort ist. Trinidad ist noch bei Venezuela und es ist sehr tropisch und warm und sie findet es einfach ziemlich toll. Und der Level, also das Niveau vom wie sagt man, von Schule, vom Schulsystem ist ziemlich hoch. Und es hat ihr echt sehr gut gefallen. Aber jetzt wohnt sie in London und sie findet eigentlich auch, London ist so für Musiker ziemlich das Beste eigentlich. Okay, you're gonna play with the Lighthouse family tonight.
Yeah.
How is this gonna be for you? You've been touring around with them all
The
around
last 2
Europe,
weeks,
okay?
yeah.
How was it to get
It's
to know
fun.
them?
I mean, they're really nice guys as well, Paul and Tunde from the Lighthouse family. And
Is it an honor for you?
it's an honour for me to support them. And all the gigs so far have been really good. We're just having so much fun. I've got a brilliant band, and playing with them is fantastic on stage.
Cool.
I have so much fun.
Heute Abend wird sie im Volkshaus mit Lighthouse Family vor Lighthouse Family spielen und es ist für sie eine grosse Ehre und sie findet, sie kommen sehr gut aus eigentlich mit ihnen und das wird sicher viel Spass geben. Sie touren übrigens durch ganz Europa zusammen. Whom with would you like to play? Who would be like the
person to play
the
with.
group or the person to support?
Ooh, to support.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I supported James Brown, and he was like unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I supported him in a gig in Dublin, and it was like a place that held like 10,000 people, and that was like beyond everything. You know, I actually got to meet him and everything, so that was amazing.
Yeah, I bet. James Brown, not bad. Aber sie hat schon mal als Vorgruppe von James Brown gespielt, also muss sagen, das ist ziemlich nicht wirklich schlecht. Und where do you want to go? What do you want to reach with your music?
I'd just like to write amazing songs that touch people. You know, I'd like to have. I'm looking forward to the time when I have lots of albums behind me, and I'd like to have say that I've written songs that people can really relate to and people really love.
Was sie mit ihrer Musik erreichen will, ist, dass sie Songs schreibt, die die Leute berühren. Sie will mal zurückschauen auf ganz viele Alben, die sie geschrieben hat und einfach wissen, dass doch der und hier und da ein Song ziemlich etwas ausgelöst hat in den Menschen. Well, this is our guest book. Please, could you draw or sign something into it?
Yeah.
Do you like drawing? Is this a hobby or something? Did you learn that in
I like
Trinidad?
drawing. What should I draw?
Oh, something. I don't know. And I'll make a pic of you. Please smile.
Oh, sorry. There's a picture that's fallen out here.
Hello, Karen.
Oh.
Good. Okay.